Hello, my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind. I greet each and every one of us that is listening to this very voice of the pilot moving to the right direction. Please tighten your seatbelt. Grab your popcorn because I am taking you to a place where you will see things different from what we are seeing in that zoo country called Nigeria. So let's go straight into the business of the day. We have no time to waste. Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS torture chamber. Family member alleges. A family member of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has alleged that the Department of the State Service, DSS, is detaining the activists in a torture chamber. Kanunta, Kanu, one of the brothers of the IPOB leader, lamented that the federal government have refused to release him despite court orders. He said this while reacting to a ruling from the Federal High Court in Umuahia, which insisted that Kanu be returned to Kenya. The court ruled that Kanu's extraordinary rendition was against his fundamental human rights and ordered that the agitator be returned to the country he was in before his arrest and his rendition last year. Lamenting on the situation via Twitter, Kanunta wrote, "Some people are having the notion that Mazi Kanu has been released from detention. The answer is no. He is still in DSS torture chamber. When will the Nigeria president and the government Nigeria obey the court orders? At DSS department, at FCD, as FCD or Governor of UK, at Canadian Prime Minister, at UK Commission, at UN, at UK Parliament." Okute News gathered and records that Kanu was arrested in Kenya and repatriated to Nigeria last year. The Nigerian government was accused of subjecting the IPOB leader to extraordinary rendition upon his return to Nigeria. Kanu was locked up in the DSS while also subjecting him to legal tortures. That is what Kanunta is telling the general public, calling on the necessary authorities who have what it takes to force the Nigerian government to release Mazi Kanu, but they are not doing so. The problem is what I, Okute Daily Talk, cannot expatiate. Because you cannot tell me that the Nigerian nation is more powerful than UK or United Nations or other sovereign countries that have been interfering on people's matters. Does it mean that the blood that is shedding on Nigeria on daily basis does not matter to them? That is why they keep silent all this while. The UK Prime Minister and the US Prime Minister, the Consulate General of the UK and the US, you people are aware of the ill treatment that we have gotten in the eastern part of the country. Yet I have not seen any day you people wake up and give a security concern. But just a little threat from the what do they call it? From the bandits. That is where everybody is trembling now in Abuja. That is why US and UK now are giving warning to Nigerian security operatives that the bandits are trying to or they are preparing to attack Abuja. But other people have been dying on daily basis in their thousands and hundreds. Yet all these people with the high security profiles have not said anything about it. It seems like these people have combined or have joined hands with the Nigerian government and the dictator we have as president to be dealing with the individuals, which is very, very bad. Well, let's move ahead with the news that we have for today. Let's leave that story for another day. Please listen attentively. Look at it. They are still giving alert, security alert. Abuja shopping mall suspend operation till further notice. That is it. But other people have been dying on daily basis without nobody to care for them or speak for them. That is the country we found ourselves into. The only prayer we only pray on daily basis is for God to give us our daily bread. What will happen the next, we don't know. The management of the Jabi Lake Mall in the Otako area of Abuja has suspended operations following a security alert from both the United Kingdom, UK, and the United Nations, US, about a possible terror attack in the Federal Capital Territory. If people can be trembling like this in the Federal Capital Territory, then what happened to the poor Nigerians who is out there with any single, not even a security, I'm not talking about security operatives, not even a man no war or vigilante that is guiding them. They have been on the mercy of these bandits for years. They have been on mercy for these people that is dealing with them on daily basis to the extent of collecting taxes from them. Yet the government keep mute. They say nothing. Now everybody is trembling, jumping up and down. Some malls are shutting down. Some offices are shutting down because of the possible attack or the alert they get that there will be attack in Abuja. So that means this man is the rich protecting the rich while the poor protect themselves. We all are in the same country called Nigeria. In the expense of the poor masses, they use the money to develop the country and put the country well that brought in all this kind of insurgents in the country. They use the money to do what? They have used the money for their frivolities, for their numerous travels. None of them can ever tell you they have a hospital to just ordinary checkup, that they have headache. They will fly they will enter their private jet and fly and jet out of the country for it. Their kids have headache, they will jet out to the country because they never prepare the country for such treatment. Yet tomorrow they will still come out campaigning for people to vote for them. Sometimes I don't see their fault. I see the fault of those who are busy collecting 1,000 naira, 500 naira to campaign for them and also vote for them, selling their inheritance to the so-called old fools who refuse to retire from government. Yet tomorrow you'll be calling them. They have already bought your generation. So why are you complaining that the Nigerian nation is not good? They have bought the destiny of your children, of your unborn children. So you have no any single reason to complain. You went out there, they give you 5,000, they give you 1 wrapper and 1 cup of rice. You accept it with all your mind and even laughing, taking pictures and videos and posting on social media. That look at what you have got and Kijika, forgetting that when you eat that one finish, you cannot get another one. You will enter hunger strike. That is one thing the Nigerian youth refuse to know. And the stupid politicians have already known this. That is why they ply on their brains every 4 years when it is time for election. They have nothing to offer. They have already known that the hunger is in the land. Somebody who barely live under $1 a day, when they bring 5,000 naira and show to you, you think it's a very big amount of money. You accept it. Went to the market with that 5,000 naira, you can never cook a very good pot of soup. Yet, you are still campaigning for them. Selling your dignity, selling your right, selling your children, future, and that of your unborn generation to the so-called foolish politicians who refuse to retire from government. Okute News report that Jabilek Mall had revealed their temporary closure was due to the security threat. According to a post on the mall's Instagram page at Jabilake Mall, Nigeria, the management noted that the decision was to ensure the safety of their customers as well as the establishment staff. The mall's management noted that it didn't intend to disrupt activities, adding that they were reviewing the security situation with relevant authorities. The management, who didn't give any definite resumption date, said to all our valued shoppers, Jackie Lake Mall will be closed today, Thursday, 27 October 2022. This decision has been taken in the overall interest of the safety of all staff and customers of the mall. Center management is committed to minimizing any disruptions. However, the safety of our staff and shoppers remain our highest priority. Management is constantly reviewing the security situation in consultation with relevant security authorities and will inform you when the mall will be reopened. We apologize for any inconveniences caused and hope to provide you with a quality shopping experience soon. Thank you, the management posted. The development is subsequent to warnings from the US and UK about a possible terror attack in Abuja, which target government buildings, worship centers, public places, and schools, among others. Following this development, the US government has authorized the departure of its non-essential employees and their families from Nigeria. Chai, have you seen it? Just a small threat. Everybody is trembling. But there are a lot of poverty that have been out there on the street, living at the mercy of all these bandits on daily basis, paying them taxes. Even most of them give out their own children to them for them to sleep with them or for them to marry. Yet, the government does nothing. Just only Abuja, out of the 36 states. Abuja is exceptional from the 36 states. Only Abuja, everybody is trembling. So what happened to the other 36 states? So all those ones, they can die and go to hell for what you people care. Because none of your family members is living there. Even your goat and your dogs and your cat and rats, all of them are living in Abuja. I think you people have to feel what those poor masses have been feeling. Those ones in Zamfara, Brunu, Kaduna, Kano, and many more. What they have been passing through every now and then. All those places I call now can never sleep with two eyes closed. They don't even know what will happen next minute. Somebody who go out might not come back, and somebody who come back might not sleep in peace. That is what all those people pass through on daily basis. Yet the government keep mute. Yet the US and UK embassy, they keep mute. Not that they are not seeing all these things, but they refuse to comment. We are moving forward. DSS keeps mum on arrest of 2 suspected terrorists in Abuja. The Department of the State Service, DSS, has yet to reveal more details to the public about the reported arrest of 2 suspected terrorists in the Trademore Estate in the Legbe area of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Okute News earlier reported that DSS operatives and some United States soldiers stormed the estate a day after the United States and the United Kingdom issued terror alerts over the possible of attacks in the nation's capital. I have a question, self. All these things they are saying, and there's one post that this old fool who they said he is a Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed. He was on the news saying where did the US stand? And my question goes this way: is this not the same Lai Mohammed who came out and tell us that the security, the bandits have been destroyed, all of them have been destroyed, that they have shoot them, burn their camp, that they have no anything again, that anybody that is going around causing trouble, saying that the bandits are still operating, is an enemy of the country. That is the same people. You say you have finished, you are bombing them without no single picture, no single video that surfaces online, how they are being treated or where they are bombing them. Now the same people is now threatening Abuja, the capital territory of a nation. We are waiting for your commentary, because you will come back to tell us that they have attempted to, and you capture all of them and burn them. In a chat with the reporters on Wednesday, the chairman of the estate, Adewale Ade Naike, said the DSS and the US soldiers stormed the residential area to carry out the sting operation. Adenike said the security operative failed to inform the community leadership about the sting operation and closed down the estate gates to stop vehicle movements. The chairman said he later found out that the DSS officers and the US soldiers came to arrest 2 residents of the estate who are alleged to be involved in terrorist activities. Adenike said the officers arrested the suspects who are said to be siblings in a boys' quarters section of a duplex occupied by a family in the estate. Speaking on the condition of anonymity, the resident told reporters that residents of the estate were practically held hostage during the operation. Also, a message on the estate WhatsApp platform, all the residents to be vigilant and ensure they know their neighbors. As of the time of filing this report, DSS spokesperson Peter Afonanya has yet to respond to the matter. That is what we are saying. That is the country we have found ourselves into. So now, where is Lai Mohammed? Let him come and tell us what is happening. Let him come and openly tell us that what the US give us. I mean, the alert they are brought to us is fake. Because if this report were given by a Nigerian, I am very sure by now they must have been looking for that person with the DSS and every offices to get them arrested and silence them forever. Because it is now US. You cannot say anything. You cannot even tell them now that using social media is instigating problem in Nigeria. That is the country we find ourselves. The country who refuse to hear the truth. The only thing they like to hear is lies, or when you press them that they are that they are doing well, even when they know within themselves that they are not doing well. The only God can save his children in this country called Nigeria, because there's nothing good that is coming out from that country. A country you can barely sleep with your two eyes open, but the government are busy dancing on their dancing floor and on their campaign rally. Just look at the issue that is happening. I mean, the flood that is happening the whole country. Only one man came out and told them, please suspend whatever you are doing. Let us show concern to these people that have been affected by flood. What did they do? Instead of them to carry on with that advice, they send their spokesperson to the social media to begin to castigate that person that he is doing eye service, that everything he is doing is a scam. Then at the end of the day, those two people still turn back to go and do that same thing he said earlier. Tell me who is fooling who? Yeah? Does it mean that we don't know how to play politics again, or we have already taken it upon ourselves that this politics of Nigeria can never be well, other than all this rubbish they keep doing on daily basis? Honestly, I must be honest. I am sick and tired of the kind of politics that they are playing in Nigeria. Look at the spokesperson of APC and the PDP. People who are the young generation are looking on to. Let them come out and tell us what their candidates will do. They are not. Instead, they are busy throwing tantrums, saying how one is nuisance and one is foolish, and why must this person give this person a job, and this person is a hungry man. Sometimes I begin to ask, what kind of people do we have in Nigeria? I mean, what kind of politics are these people playing? Do they think they are dealing with idiots or fools? Oh my goodness. I weep for the poor. Let's move straight into our news. We still have a lot on our hands. I noticed your rapid deterioration. Dele Momodu drags Kayamo again. Look at that is what I'm saying. Look at what I'm saying. Look, this is a grandfather of children. What are the children going to learn from them, other than nonsense? Nigerian journalist and the director of strategic communication of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Presidential Campaign Council, Dele Momodu, has described the Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, as a media creation that needs the oxygen of attention to survive. Momodu, in a statement on Wednesday, said Keyamo is desperate to get an appointment, hence the constant verbal attacks against him to prove his relevance. Okute News reports the two personalities have been locked in a war of words after Momodu on Sunday accused All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu of copying the 1993 manifesto of late Chief MKO Abiola as his own master plan for 2023. Then let me ask you, Mahmoud, I thought you are reasonable, so I thought you have brain. I don't even know you are brainless. I don't even know that even as you fart, that nothing is inside, it's only empty vessels. What is your problem if Tinubu go to copy someone's manifesto? I think that is not the most important thing here. The most important thing here that we all supposed to be emphasizing on is whether these people will deliver. That is what we're supposed to be capped on, not whether he copied the thing or whether the person is doing copy and paste or he's doing printing and reprinting. How does that supposed to be a point that you go on a social media and begin to say all sorts of rubbish instead of you to be concentrating on how to market your fake product, which is Atiku Abubakar? Let's go straight into the news and forget about all these people throwing tantrums. Most recently, Keyamo, who is the spokesperson of the Tinubu and Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, on Wednesday described Mahmoud as a hopeless clone whose loyalty only lies where he can make money. In a quick response, Mahmoud said Keyamo has been deteriorating ever since he took up an appointment with the Muhammadu Buhari government. He added that the minister needs urgent deliverance. The statement from Mahmoud reads, "Dear Festus, once again I am compelled to respond to your diatribe against my person just because I critiqued the manifesto of your presidential candidate, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I will only state the following for the records. You and I never interacted much other than an occasion when you needed free publicity, as always, and would do anything for attention. There was the occasion when you had a controversial battle with your date, and I called to appeal to you to the needful. I also called on you at the office to congratulate you on the attainment of your senior advocate of Nigeria status. On all occasions, you accorded me with the respect that I earned and deserved. You will recall that you practically photobombed yourself into our picture the day I walked into Major General Muhammadu Buhari's apartment in London because it was an opportunity for you to trend. You were a media creation and we supply you the oxygen regularly. Why I didn't join APC?" That is Mahmoud speaking. He added that while he was with the APC, he contributed massively to the progress of the party and the success of President Muhammadu Buhari at the polls, but upon realizing that the APC has no good plan for Nigerians, he apologized to the people of the country for his past support and dumped the ruling party. Let me know that, unlike you, I was not desperate for any appointment and so did not join APC when I humbly supported Buhari. There was never a time I discussed APC with you when I had direct access to your bosses. I discovered the ruthlessness of APC government early enough, and promptly and publicly I apologized to Nigerians for my past support. History will forever record my modest contribution to that blistering campaign for which my impact was considered significant, he said. I'm happy to celebrate Ambode. Mahmoud said he is proud of his association with former Lagos State Governor Akinwumi Ambode, and contrary to what Keyamo claimed, he didn't betray the former governor. The PDP chieftain added that his magazine is a proud product of great minds and great works. He said on Governor Akinwumi Ambode, he has so much to offer and showcase to the world, and I was happy to celebrate him amongst the pantheon of great African leaders with remarkable infrastructure projects in the league of President John Mahama and the Governor Nyesom Wike. Aviation International has remained consistent with this great tradition. Our job is too serious and very different from that of a busybody lawyer who jumps into every case just for hype. You are confused. Keyamo, Dele Momodu is telling Keyamo. Mahmoud ended the statement by claiming Keyamo is confused and needs urgent deliverance from his current state of mind. I noticed your rapid deterioration since you took on this job of a junior minister in a ministry bedeviled with so much confusion. You need urgent deliverance from your present giddiness, and I will gladly oblige you the service of an exorcist. Your brother, Dele Momodu, the statement concluded. That is what we keep seeing on daily basis in all these people that call themselves spokesperson. They have nothing to offer. They don't have any plan for Nigerians. They only fighting for their pocket. They only fighting for their pocket. If they join APC and APC did not give them Ghana must go, they will jump out from APC and went to PDP. If they stay there and there's no money coming, they'll jump out from there and went to Labour Party. That is how they keep jumping like Akuna. That is how Akuna keep jumping. As Akuna change on, imagine that this one that they call Daniel Bala, that is campaigning for APC for a very long time. He have been there. Even during the first and second regime of this current dispensation of Muhammadu Buhari. Just yesterday, he came out from there now to join PDP. Now, PDP have become home for all. That is what we keep seeing. Keep seeing arrogant and people who have no interest of the country at heart. Only for their stomach infrastructure and their selfish desire to enrich themselves and their family. That is what we keep saying. I pray that posterity will judge all of you for what people are doing to this country. If this country is sick, the whole heroes who have died and fought for this country will never forgive you people and will never forgive your generation because you people have messed the whole country up. Please, my dear people, this is where I have to end this broadcast. Until I come your way again, I see the man, your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Please subscribe to my channel, like my content, share it, invite family and friends to join this moving trend. This trend, what is written on the body is Okute Daily Talk moves. So that is where we are moving on daily basis. Okay, take care. Have a nice day. And may God Almighty bless each and every of my listeners out there, both now and forevermore. He say, bon voyage, my people.